Alright, what's up, bros? I'm gonna be making a tutorial on how to add Minecraft into Blender, so you can bring all your assets and everything into Blender, and make a full animation without having to model anything. You just need to, and then you can do simulations and stuff. That's what basically how I started learning Blender, and so I'm just gonna show you a quick tutorial on how to do that. Just to start, we need Modrin. Alright, I just want to add a little note that in the recording, it seems that my mouse is not on my point. My mouse is on the gear, but it might show up like below it. That's an issue with Clipchamp. Alright, so once you have Modrinth pulled up, you just install it off the website. If you go to modrinth.com or modrinth.com, yeah, modrinth.com. You just go to modrinth.com and then you hit get Modrinth app, and then you should install this thing here. So you just set up its what drive you wanted it and stuff, and then you'll have it installed. And then what you'll want to do to start is I actually have my own mod pack set up for this, but important thing is you'll need this mod called Igrium's Replay Exporter. It's not a very easy mod to install, and it hasn't been updated recently, so you have to use Fabric 1.20.4. That's very important. Make sure you do that. Actually, I think, yeah. Let's look at the settings actually. So yeah, Modrinth Java 1.20.4 is what is preferred in using Fabric. So let's look at how to do that. They changed out the UI. What I would do first is go to the mods screen and then go to replay, Igrium's replay mod. So you click on this and then you can click install. So we'll just do that. We're gonna create a new instance. Just name it like 3D Blender or whatever. I don't know. So create. So you're gonna create it, and then so it installs 1.20.3, but we want 1.20.4. So we'll go to this gear. We'll hit we'll go to here and we'll go to 1.20.4 because that's what we want. And just make sure this is updated. It's good. All right, we'll do that. So now when we install stuff to this pack, it should just work. But we also need a few other mods, so we'll install the replay mod because you need the replay mod. So we'll install the replay mod and hopefully that works. And then we also want Axiom because then you can build a set. So Axiom, we'll use the English one. This is the Korean one. So we'll install that. And then with this mod, I think we need, if we go down to the bottom, click on versions. I don't know what version. We installed this one for 1.20.4. So we'll click on that. And then we can see it needs the Fabric API. So we'll click on that. And it looks like it already installed that. So we can go over to our library. And then we can go to, this is what you named it. You'll see it in here. So this should work. So you'll have Axiom Fabric API, Igrium's Replay Exporter, and then the Replay mod. And that should be good. And then I'll quit out of mine and play this new one just to make sure it works. This is Minecraft. This is the main screen. So a few changes you'll see to the regular Minecraft version is you'll have this replay viewer. So this is where your replays will be stored. And then so let's get into a game. So I started one earlier, but just to test. But all right, so we'll go to creative and then you'll name it like whatever you want. Recording level. Okay. And then what I usually recommend is just making a flat world because it's usually easier, but you can do a survival world or anything. So just because it's easier for building stuff, so grass block, dirt, and then done. So I'll generate a flat world. So I'll do that. So here we are in the flat world, and then usually what I'll do is I'll run like a slash kill. Actually, game rule mob spawn do mobs. Alright, so I do mob spawning, and I do false because these are annoying, and then I do slash kill at E, and then type equals slime. So you'll do that, and then you'll do that, and so you'll do that, and then you have to do that again and again, and then you'll want to do slash at E. Then we'll do this thing, and then we'll do type item. So item. Oh, oops. Item. And then we'll see if the. So yeah, they're all gone. So that's good. That's what we want. So and then you can use Axiom. So this is Axiom. So you get all these smearing items, and these all do different things. So if you want to like make like you left right click to select the two spaces. You do click and then you double click and then you can drag like that, and you have a wall. So this makes building stuff like sets a lot easier. Alright, so once you've built your house, you can like set up lights and stuff, but I don't really recommend using doors because in Blender the doors don't really seem to work very well. I mean, I don't recommend it. So anything that you actually you build your set, and let's just stop recording. So when you start your recording, you want to make sure you stop it because otherwise it'll just start from wherever you start recording from. So all these animals will be in the recording. So if you want, you can spawn like an egg. What is that? The sniffer. Anyways, so this is you'll have all your stuff, and then it's kind of fun to use like an enclosed space because in Blender it's really. So what you'll do is usually what I do is I empty my. I don't think it matters. So these are all cool. You can look at Axiom in your own time. So I'll go to survival, and then I'll go start recording. So I'm recording right now, so this is all gonna be in the game. So I'll be like, oh my goodness. So you gotta act a little bit like, uh oh, oh no. I don't know what this is. So yeah, so then you'll go to stop recording, and then you'll do save and quit, and then you'll have your recordings over here. So you click done, go to replay, and then we'll use this one because that's the one we did. So you start as a camera, and then you'll hit T, and then you'll hit pause. I don't know what that is. Okay. All right. So this is the replay mod. So it starts out like this, and then so to do this, you'll want to add a key like at the beginning of the thing. So this is your recording, and then this is your world. So what I do is I'll do like a oops. So you let it play a little bit. You just start at like the beginning. Okay, and then let it play a little bit, and then hit the keyframe, and then add this. This is where your camera will be, but in Blender you can set that up yourself, so you don't really need to keep track of where the thing is. So you'll usually you can like follow the character or whatever, but I usually don't do that because then you have to chase around the camera, and I don't really like doing that. So we'll just wait for him to come out. I mean, you can skip to the end, but whatever. So there he is, and then we'll pause it there. If you wait till the end, it'll restart, so that's really annoying, but you can just add those last two keyframes, and then you'll hit render camera path, and then you'll go to export replay file. So you can set this stuff up if you want the regular video, but just hit export replay path, and then you can hit edit bounds, and then this is your bounds. So this is everything that will be in the recording. So what I do is you hold right click, and then you can change that. So usually I try to make it smaller because it's just better, I guess. and then you can change your upper and lower limit, but I don't know if it really matters that much. So just hit apply or hit apply, and then if you're using fluids, add static, because then it'll make your water like static blocks. But if not, just use none, and then you don't have to worry about it. So you hit export. So it'll export it, and then it'll save to your Modrinth folder. So let me pull that up. Okay, so go to your Modrinth folder and then open this three dots, and then hit open folder, and then open your folder here. And then what you can do is you can go to replay videos. Yeah, and you'll have your replay file in there. So next step is to go into Blender. So I will do that now. All right, so now that you're at your home screen, what I usually do is I'll just install it from the Microsoft Store because it's easier. If you have Blender, you need Blender. So you need Blender 3.6 to. So go to Blender 3.6 or 3.6. Yeah, LTS. That's the one that you need. So you want to install that from. I mean, you can install it from the website, but if you don't use Blender and you don't, if you're brand new to this, just use the store or whatever, do what, install Blender. But you need 3.6 because later versions of export or the export don't work like the mod. Now I have to show you how to install the add-on, so I'll do that next. All right, so if you still have Modrinth up, you can go to your Igrium replay. So you want to go to your mod, like your mod pack, and then go to the Igrium replay exporter. Click on that, and then at the bottom he has a little installation guide. So you'll want to click on this, and then it'll open in your browser. So here it is. All right, and then you'll go to it's in beta. He hasn't updated it since like last year, so whatever. So download the zip file. So import vcap. No, you need the MC World export. That's what you need. So I don't know what vcap is. So no, you didn't. You need the import vcap. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Install that. Yeah, you need the importer. So this is the exporter. That's what the Minecraft mod is, and then you need the importer for Blender. So put that in your add-ons folder. So just save it. Don't unzip it. Just save it, and then you'll open your Blender install. Blender 3.6. That's what you'll want. Is open 3.6. Just wait for that to open. Then you'll go to edit, and then you'll go to preferences, and then you'll go to install, and then you'll scroll to your then so you open your folder, and then you'll go to your add-on folder, and then you'll hit import vcap. So I mean, I don't know if it'll break if I do it, but I'll hit it anyways. So then go to v import Minecraft, and then you'll hopefully have this import Minecraft replay. So once it'll tell you down here or something, and then just make sure you have it, and then you'll have to click the little checkbox. Great. So it's still in development, but there it is. So and then you'll go to file, and you'll go to import, and then you'll go down to the bottom. You should see Minecraft replay file. So you'll click on that, and then you'll open up. So what I usually well, All right, and then so you'll open up your folder, and then what I usually do is I'll go to my my All right, so what I'll do is I'll go to my Modrinth, and then I'll hit the three dots, and I'll hit open folder, and then I'll copy the path. So you get the copy the path, and then you'll go to your import. So import video. So this is it right here. So you'll just paste that in here, and then you go to replay videos, I believe, and then dot replay, and then you just hit import Minecraft replay, and then you just let it load. So here it is. This is your world right here. So you got all the mobs, all the drops if there's drops in the world, and then this is your starting cube. So delete that, and then this is your camera, or this is your like starting character, because that's how the replay export. I usually delete it because it's kind of annoying, but so everything is controlled by keyframes. So you'll see that here. So there's that, and you can go over here to it'll have all the textures and everything. So this is what it looks like. You can add your own lights and stuff to it. So you can like hit G and move it into your controls are a little weird, but yeah, so you can do that, and so all your mobs and stuff will be in there. So yeah, so I'll just do that in here, and then we can let it play out. There's my character, and then I don't know why there's a hole in the wall back here. Okay, well that's gonna be annoying. If any bugs like this happen, it's really annoying. So what I recommend saving the file, you go to save as, and then you can just save it to your Blender folder. So like, I'll just name it like Minecraft drown creatures, or you save it better. I'm not very organized, so yeah, we'll just do that. So you save it, and then you can just open it in whatever Blender you want. So you just get rid of that, and then Blender. So like Blender 4.3.2 is the newest version. So I'll open that up, and then you can just open that same Blender folder in Blender 4.3.2, and then you get access to all the latest Blender updates. And I believe the actual blend file should be like better. Alright, so here we are in Blender 4.3.2. So you can just go to open, and then go to your drown creatures, and then here we are. Here we are. So it should be exactly the same as the previous version, but now it's updated. So let's figure out why this. I guess click on the thing, and then that's because I have a setting in here. I have a rotate orbit around selection, so you don't need to do that, but that's what I have selected in this version of Blender. So I'm not sure there you are. There's a recording. It's kind of cool. And then so basically, let me show you. So the whole world counts as an object, so you can like move it up and down with. If you click G and Z, you can move it up and down, and then all the assets are their own thing. So the assets are over here. So these are all assets, and everything has bones, which is really cool. So you can click on this, and then you can go to edit, and you'll have all your bones. So you can do. If you click on that, you can click on edit. Actually, let's go to this thing. If you click on bones, and then you can go to pose, and you can sculpt. But everything's keyframe, so it won't remember anything you change. But like if you want to give like a bone, like if you want the lamb to eat a bone or something, you can parent a bone to its mouth based on the bone. So, or if you want to parent like cameras and stuff to it, it helps a little bit. So that's kind of useful. So the whole world counts as its own object. So if you're doing fluid simulations, you can bring in fluid simulations, and Let me show you that. So you do cube, so you can make your cube. Alright, so you make your cube and then you go over here to this object thing and you click on quick effects and then do quick fluid. And then so this will make like a domain and fluid thing. So this is your domain right here. This is what the fluid is in. So it's selected right now. So I'm gonna move it with G. I'm gonna move it up, up, up. I can't see anything, so we're gonna make sure we get the floor. So what I try to do is line it up. Actually, yeah, we'll leave it like this, and then we'll scale it up. Scale it up so you can make it bigger. And then if you want to see through it, you go to object and then you go to viewport display, and then where it says display as, you go to texture, no, bounds. And you'll want to switch that back once you make the fluid. So you just, oh, what'd I do? I hit it? What? Dang it. Alright, so you click on your, you gotta be inside of it, so you gotta click on that. Click on that, so you gotta click on that, and then you can G, move it around. So as long as it's inside your domain, it should work fine. And then you'll want to click on your world, and then go to physics, and then you'll go to fluid. You'll click on the fluid, and then you'll go to type effector. You want to turn effector on, and then effector type collision. And I don't think you need to have collision selected, but yeah. Also, I have this block that I added underneath. I don't think it's needed, but you can, if you want to add a barrier, because the effector, you want to add effector, because the world is kind of it's all just planes, so like liquid can go through it if it's thin enough. But if you add effector, it should work, and then we can go to our fluid actually our domain. We can go to our domain, and then you can turn on mesh liquid. You gotta turn on liquid, and then go to mesh is on, cache is on, diffusion. You want to go to diffusion, turn that on, and you can change what kind of fluid by default. So if I want honey's my favorite. I love honey. So we'll use honey, but it'll look like water. So it'll just be honey, but it'll look like water, because you can change all this stuff. And then we'll just let it run. So right now it's only going to run for 200. We'll make it run for 100. Make it run for 100. And then we'll go to, we'll change this to 100. Because you want it, whatever. And then, frame. And then we'll change the type to all. And then we can let it bake. So we'll let it bake, I guess. So we'll do that. Alright, here we go. Finally, hopefully this works. I've been trying this for like the last 30 minutes or 40 minutes, 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I even went and made some Pop-Tarts. Let's see if it works. It looks like it did work. Look at that. Except this guy's affected. Is he affected? Did he get affected? It's hard to tell. Well, anyways, that's how you do that. So, I don't know. It's kind of fun. And then the wall goes back up, I guess. Oh, I should show this. So you can go to your shading, and then you can select world, and then you can download an HDRI. Oh, you guys should download this Blender kit. It lets you download HDRIs and free stuff, so that's kind of cool. But I'm not gonna use that. I have one installed already. So what I'll do is I'll add environment texture, and I'll open it, and then I can just do this. Delete. Alright, so now if I go to this, we should see the world. So that looks good. Looks very impressive. So if I go to layout, and then actually we're gonna render this whole thing. How long is this video? Alright, so we're gonna extend this this fluid range to we're gonna extend it to be 250. We'll re-render the fluid and then we'll and then I'll show you how to render. So we got our fantastic fluid sim. It's honey. It's looks pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. It is honey, so I think that looks really good. So next step we will I'll just render it, you know. We made it all the way here. We're actually gonna use cycles. I hope that doesn't break anything. We'll see how it looks. Oh, that's not good. Why is everything squares? Why does everything look like this? Alright, so I switched GPU compute back on, so everything should, uh, it's still blurry, but that's fine. And I think all these squares are because I added that solidify thing to everything. So I think it just added like square, which I mean it's fine, whatever, I don't care. Alright, so I'll show you how to use camera. So what I do is I switch my camera. So you select your camera and then you hit this camera, and then you can go to this is the resolution. So we'll go to object. And I mean, we can set up key. I'm not going to do that today, so we'll set that up, and then we'll just rotate it with Z. We'll go up, 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 and then we'll go over here. And then, I mean, this looks good. I could do, or we can go higher. Get down, look down. And then usually what I do, because I like shorts, is I will change this to 1080 by 1920. So like this is good. And then you can set up keyframes. I mean, you know, should I do that? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do keyframes because I'm here, you know, and I'm making this video, and you made it this far, so we're gonna do that. So we'll set that up, and then we'll go over here, and then we'll bring the camera up. We can go further back and more left, and then we'll rotate it more right, and then we'll bring the camera up more. Because this is what we love. We love this. And then we'll do location and rotation. K is to do the keyframes, so let's see what we got. That looks kind of good. And then we'll bring the camera over, you know, why not? We'll do that. We'll bring it over, and we'll bring it up more. We'll just end it here, cause why not, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, that looks good. Oh, 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 we don't want that much rotation. We want go look left. Maybe back a little more. Bring back a little more. Up a little more. Look at that. More. Yeah, that's good. We'll keyframe that. Let's see where we're at. Keep it in frame. Keep it in frame. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Whatever. I don't care. Alright, and then we'll go over to over here. So this is the settings. So you can set this to like 512. You can set this to 512. And then you can set the denoise to use GPU. And then what I do is I set this to 1. This is the secret. You set this to 1 and you just double up the resolution. I saw a video that told me to do this, so I just been doing it ever since, and I think it looks good. Looks good enough to me. And then what else are we gonna do? We can render it now, I think. We'll just set up our file. And this is the video. And then we'll set this, usually they like, if it's a big one, just use OpenEXR and then put it together. But I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna do FFmpeg, and then usually I like to set encoder to MPEG-4 and then set this to like high quality. And then that's it. I think that's all I do. And you just hit this render button, render animation, and that's it. So it doesn't look that good, but it'll probably get views on YouTube. So yeah, cool. All right, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, subscribe. This video would probably save you like, I don't know, 18 hours of research. Like that's probably how long I wasted looking up all of this stuff. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, subscribe and like the video and tell your friends to come and subscribe. Thanks.